I hit record before I was ready. But ready or not, here we go. Family, Julia Rose here. I'm so excited to bring you these messages. I pray they find you at the precise time you need them. So, I want to get some messages for you from Karen Kay's Oracle of the Fairies. This was a gift from one of my beautiful clients. I'm so appreciative. It's been really awesome to reconnect with the fairies. So, I'm very excited for everything coming up soon that I've got going for you all. We have our first Kundalini Reiki System Master Teacher course taking off on January 21st. If you are interested in signing up, there's only a couple of spots left. I'm going to be running 3 other classes this year, starting April 22nd, July 22nd, and October 21st. They're all 8-week programs. So scholarships for this first class are closed, but I will be announcing when I'll be accepting applicants for each of the other classes as we get closer to each of those cohorts. So stay tuned for me. Whoa, okay. Fairies got messages. All right. I always take the ones that fall out first, like this. On the ground, I always take this first. And it was fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Don't mind my blinds. Then we have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. There's such an ethereal quality to the way the sun is hitting these cards today. Yeah, I literally taking off, this energy of taking off as the card pulls out. Abundance, prepare yourself for incoming, I can't even speak, that's how exciting this energy is. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. So, I'm also going to be getting messages with the Wild Reflections Tarot today. It feels like you're in an energy right now where you're starting to get this second, it feels, specifically I'm hearing the words like a second breath of life. Something that was weighing heavily on you is being refreshed by your guides in answer to your prayers. So, some of you need to spend more time grounding, resetting outdoors because the fresh air is going to help you clear your mind, release these old negative, degrading thoughts. It's almost like a self-sabotaging energy that your guides are trying to get you to move out of. Because, and the fairies, connecting with the fairies are going to help you significantly with that because they're so magical. They're so magical. So how could you not feel inspired and uplifted and excited about everything that you're about to embark on when there's such this magical quality to everything? So seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. I would say it's kind of both, depending on what it is. So in some of my other messages, I've been talking about how important it is to couple your visualizations with your action, with your productivity, with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because without both working in your favor, your intentional creation of where it is that you're going, what it is you're stepping into, that fuels the action that you take. So when you're acting and you don't see anything, how can you believe that these outcomes are possible for you? When you're believing that all of your actions, on the other hand, are moving you towards this goal and that it's achievable for you, the process becomes so much lighter and so much easier for you to stay inspired and stay motivated. So for some of you, it feels like your self-sabotage has been regarding your abundance and regarding the way that you receive abundance. So I feel like some shadow work is coming up for you in these moments where you're filled with so much doubt and disbelief, even though your guides have been giving you all of this momentum. They've been giving you all of these insights and these downloads for what's coming. So shadow work is needed at this time. If you need help going through your shadow work, sign up for the Shadow Work Bootcamp. There's a few of you who've been on the fence about it. I already know that you need to sign up for it, because it's going to completely change the way, not only in your own life, but it's going to change the way that people react to you. It's going to change the way that people respond to you, because your aura is different. Your energy is different. You feel more at peace with yourself and you feel lighter. So that's going to create a lightness and a more uplifting energy in your connections, in your space, in your work, in your workplace. Some of you are needing to change your relationship to work, the way that you perceive working, or hard work. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like the abundance is not something that is yours or feels achievable or you can receive on your own merit. When you shift your perspective on things, it opens up your mindset, and that opens up your life. That opens up your energy field. That's literally what the cards are saying. We had the 5 of Pentacles, then the Knight of Swords, which is a change in your thought process, a change in your thought patterns. Page of Swords, with your focus on something new. Like you found your target. Are you going to make your mark? So I'm seeing in my mind's eye this photo this reel that I found on Instagram once, where it was like 3 different people or like stick figures shooting arrows at a target. And the first one shoots once and it doesn't even hit the target, and so they give up. The second person shoots towards the mark, hits the target a couple of times, but not a bullseye, but they give up because they didn't get it perfect. And then the last person misses the first 3 tries, but they don't care. They keep shooting, keep taking the action, and eventually they hit the target, and eventually they hit the bullseye. So I know some of you are in this attitude of like, well, it's better to have tried and failed than to never have tried at all. But at the same time, do you want to just stop there? What really is it that's bothering you about not achieving this thing? As the next card falls on the freaking ground. Okay, Queen of Cups. Some of you are needing to open up your energy more. To be in a receptive mode. That's different from a hustle. That's different from trying to take whatever you can get. Because that's not demonstrating to your guides and the divine that you have aspirations that you're worthy of. You know? Like, does it come down to having standards? This is savage. Oh my God. Like, do you see the correlation here with the Abundance card and the Queen of Cups? Like, some of you are needing a fresh perspective on things. Some of you are needing a fresh perspective on the way that you perceive abundance, the way that you perceive having enough. And those of you who've been dealing with folks like this, in this energy of like perceiving taking as receiving, conflating the two, I feel like your boundaries are strengthening. Temperance. Oh my goodness. At least this one landed face up. Are you the same person on good days and on bad days? Are you the same person when you're seen by others as when you're alone? Who are you when you think no one's watching? Because I feel like the more that you come into a place of loving yourself and you're more compassionate with yourself and more honest about what it is that you want to accomplish and what it's going to take to get there, that's going to bring you the stability and the peace and pull you out of this Five of Pentacles energy. The way the whole camera just glitched on that is confirmation. Yeah, exactly. That's what's going to get you into this Nine of Cups, receiving your abundance. Receiving your abundance. That's the key here. Abundance is not something you can just grab. Because if you're grabbing for it, it's telling your guides that you don't believe that they can bring it to you. It's telling God that you don't believe that God can bring this to you. So, with this energy here, your guides were savage with this one. What else? Some of you, this comes down to believing that you as you are not enough. And that's what some of this reaching is compensating for. Does that make sense? You have to trust your guides that they know what you need the moment that you need it, even if it's not what you want. Yeah, like with this Four of Cups here, like it's like you're turning away from what they're trying to offer you. You're turning away from what it is they're trying to show you. Four of Cups. What came out was the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, this is about starting to get inquisitive again, starting to get into a learner's mindset, a student mindset, to see things in a different light, to see your life and yourself from a new perspective. One more aligned with your higher self. Yeah, wow. Look at the shift there from that. The Page of Pentacles to the World card. That's powerful. Look at the shift. From seeing is believing to believing is seeing. Wow. That's the message. Yeah, if this message, if this mess, Krishna, that's horrible. If this message is resonating with you, sign up for the Shadow Work Bootcamp, because there's a lot that's going to unfold for you in terms of your own self-discovery and getting more familiar with why your guides operate the way that they operate when you understand the inner workings of your own mind. So, because I know a lot of you might be like, well, I'm doing the shadow work. I'm aware of my demons. I'm aware of all this stuff. I know what it is that's bothering me. I know what it is that's affecting me, but that's only half the process. The other half of that is changing your perspective about those things and really getting to the root of why those creations or those situations are still persisting, so that you can adopt a new perspective, which is lighter on your heart, lighter on your being, so that your essence, your light can really shine. The way that this is glitching to confirm. Because I feel like, because you see how much brighter this energy is? It's like when you're not allowing yourself to believe that your life is abundant and that God's taking care of your abundance and all of your needs the moment that you need them, it's a lot darker. Your light is not shining as brightly. You see the way that it's still wrapped around you, like as a protection. When you really shift your mindset from walking by faith and not by sight, and really truly embodying this belief that your life is abundant, belief that you are worthy, belief that you are deserving, that's when your aura, your energy, your light can really expand from your being. Because that's how it keeps you safe, not tied up. What a powerful message. It's time to open up. The Shadow Work Bootcamp link is in the description box below. It's 6 weeks to change your life. I personally walk you through meditations where you're going to be able to, where I hold space for you and a boatload of energy healing in that holding space for you to come into deeper compassion with yourself. Moving out of Five of Pentacles to Queen of Cups. Moving out of Five of Pentacles to Nine of Cups. This is not gender specific here. If you really take heed to this message, your whole world is going to open up. Your whole world is going to open up. Especially if you sign up for the bootcamp. And I'm not BSing you. So, I'm going to continue this message because there's more here for you about what specifically you're needing to address in terms of your shadow work. I'm going to continue this message over on Patreon. If you're wanting to check that out, join my Patreon. I do extended versions of all of my daily messages, and it's a flat rate. $7.77 a month. I have other things going on over there too, so if you're interested in that, check it out. All right. My next ceremony that I'll be hosting for the collective is going to be on January 29th for the new moon. So if you're interested in coming and joining the cacao ceremony, I'm not able to provide this cacao, but I'll be drinking cacao. You guys can get your own, and you can create it to exactly the way you like. I put in the event description a cacao source, a company that I particularly enjoy that was recommended to me. And yeah, if you are interested in setting your intentions and getting clearer about where you want the rest of 2025 to go, come join us for that, okay? The link for that is in the description box below. And you can find everything that I'm doing there. Readings, private energy healing sessions, rental fashion subscription service, as well as a few other things. All right, family. I'm going to go continue this message on Patreon. See you soon.